In this video I will be silently installing Cyberduck, and I will be using psexec to execute the installation as a system account, and that's to make sure that the installation is successful no matter what user I'm using to deploy it. And as you can see, I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and I will leave the URL in the description down below. Now I will begin this video by downloading Cyberduck, and I will be clicking on the link that I have here. And as you can see, it brings us to the Cyberduck download page, and I will click on the Cyberduck for Windows executable right here. It starts the download. And also, quick note, if you want an MSI file, you can click on changelog and the MSI file is available here. But I had problems deploying it, so in this case I will be using the executable. Now I will go to my downloads folder, and here we have the executable for Cyberduck. And I will be installing Cyberduck in a virtual machine, so I will copy this file and go to my VMware workstation where I have my virtual machine prepared. And I will paste it in this folder right here where I have my psexec executable. So the next step for us is to open a command line and run it as administrator. And now we want to change the directory in our command line to the directory where we have our files. So for that I will click here and copy the link. Then I will type cd and paste in the directory. And if I do dir, I see my files right here. Also, if I type who am I can see that I'm the user admin on this computer. So the next step is for us to change this command line to a command line with system privileges. And for that, we need to type the psexec executable name. So I'll type ps and click tab for it to finish the rest of the name. And then I will type -i for interactive and -s for system account, and then cmd to start another instance of the command line, but this time under the system account. And as you can see, we have a new window, and if I type who am I, it says that I'm anti-authority system. So once more, we want to change the directory to the directory where we have our files. So I'll type cd, paste in the directory, and if I do dir, we have our files here. So next step is to start the installation, and for that we can go back to my GitHub page where I have my commands. And as you can see, I have 3 commands here. The first one is the help menu. We can actually test it out. I will copy it, paste it in here. And as you can see, it gives us this small helpful menu where it explains what parameters it accepts during the installation. So if you're interested in that, you can check it out. I will close this window. So other 2 commands are both for installing Cyberduck, but this one is to install the full package, and by full package I mean Cyberduck with Bonjour, and this one is Cyberduck without Bonjour. And Bonjour is another MSI file that is packaged inside of this executable. So if you don't need Bonjour, just use this command right here, and this is the command that I will be using. I will copy it, go back to my virtual machine, paste in the command, and now we need to wait for the installation to finish. Also, you don't need to use cmdc. I'm only using it to have an indicator to see when the installation is finished. And the installation seems to be done. So now if I go to my start menu, all apps, I can find Cyberduck here. Let's try to run it. And it seems to run just fine. So that's basically it for this video. In the future, I will show you how to deploy the executable using group policy, because like I said, I had problems deploying the MSI files. So like and subscribe if you want to see that, and see you in the next one.